Hello, all you imps, pixies, and other fine fae folk. It's me, Michelle, the Hobby Hobbit. This is a channel where we play with different kinds of artsy craftsy things, but we are master of none. To those of you who have just wandered across my channel, hi, how are you? How you doing? I'd love it if you would consider giving me a like and a subscribe. It helps my baby channel grow. To those of you who have subscribed and have come back, hi, how are you? How you doing? Welcome back. Right, in my description box, got a list of things. They are links to items I like. They are channels to support and channels to inspire. I have some Etsy shops that I am championing, my little bitty channel, as it were. This is Erin, my scrap cabin shop. She has kindly gifted my viewers with a code of Hobbit10, Hobbit 10, gives you 10% off. Do know that Etsy does not stack coupons. So if she's already got a higher coupon in place, use that instead of my code, okay? We have Fabi Art Studio, beautiful printables. We have the Junk Journal Studio, great little labels and things that we have used. And we have June Vintage Paper by Design. She does not list everything she has, you guys. Chances are, if you're looking for it, she can make it, find it, or knows where to get it for you. Or she has it. So shoot her a message if there's something you're looking for and she doesn't have it on her shop. Now, everything on her shop except for the mystery stamp boxes is on sale at 50% off with code XMISS50. The mystery stamp boxes are a flat rate, $75. That includes shipping. You get 28 stamp sets and you get 8 or 9 stamp and die sets. I've purchased one. I've got some of them linked up in my video, yeah? In my different descriptions and things. We are continuing on with Miss Melissa Sue's journal, okay? What I want to do today is I want to sew in signatures and I want to do the cover, the cover. So to do that, we need to make a little template, which we're going to do real quick. It's not going to be something real heavy and excitable, yo. Just going to be a little template that I can use to score out the signatures. My goodness, every time I get on here and start talking, y'all. Okay, so signatures are all going to be this length here. So let me cut that now to there. That is not going to work at all. I'm glad I just happened to look at that because that book is upside down, y'all. It is upside down. Okay. So that's going to go that way. These will go in here like so. We need to stack these bad boys off to the sides. I don't think I've got anything that's any kind of crazy way. One. Those can all go there. Let's just do a quick little flippy through. If those are okay. This needs to go this way because we want to make sure that nasty stamp one, that one has a pocket on the bottom. Okay. These woof. All of these can go here. And let's just do a quick flip through. Those appear to be, hang on, why are they not wanting to open up for me? Yeah, those are okay. Right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold this in half. So I've got like a little cradle. I do mine a little bit differently than everybody else does theirs. I have found this works for me. It may not work for you guys. I'm not really concerned about this because what I'm looking for is this. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to clear my throat of this frog that seems to want to live in it. While we're at it, let's get my needles. I got my pokey tool. I am going to try and find my pencil. There we go. I'm going to do, because I know these are all the same size, because I didn't do any crazy weird sized pages or off pages. Of course, I just dropped something. I'm just going to do my about here, and about here. I'm just doing it a rough estimate. Nothing big, nothing super cray-cray, just a rough estimate. A rough estimate. Okay. Okay. I do want to try and get this as sharply folded as I can, though. Okay. Yep, they're still lined up. I'm going to do my 3 little pokes. Poke there, a poke there, and a poke there. I am now going to grab a nice heavy metal ruler. Heavy metal. And I'm going to set that bad boy right about there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to decide where I want this vellum to sit in here. Because once it's poked, it's poked. It's done. Okay. A lot of people will clip their stuff together. I end up making it more of a mess if I do than if I don't. So I choose not to. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to go at an angle and just poke these right through. I'm poking it at an angle downward. And by doing one, using just one of these, it gives me them all the same size and type. Yeah. I'm going to go through that one more time because that didn't, there we go. Okay, so that one's set aside. It gives them to me so they're all exactly equal, if that makes any sense to you guys, yeah? This one, why is that so much shorter? Because it's folded funky. That's why we're going to check it back out. Oh, yes. Pop you right on back in. Grab my heavy ruler. Center that sucker right on in there. Like so. Back up. Put this back in. You do want to make a note of which one's your top and which one's your bottom. Because you don't want to get them kind of mixed up and then have off-center, off-kilter signatures. But having just the one template gets you so that they're all basically the same. So yeah, that went a little off-kilter, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. This is what happens when you rush things, and I should not rush. I'm going to take my time again. Luckily, it was just the vellum anyways, which tends to slide on you because it's slick as snot. Why, yes, yes, it is. Vellum is slick as snot. Okay. One. I hear you, Jeffy. He's squeaking at me. I hear you. Okay, so we've got our 3 little holes there. Okay, now I'm going to take this piece out, my template, and I'm going to figure out where I want these to line up here. I'm going to use a pen because I'm going to be able to see a pen over pencil. Since I want 3, I'm just going to kind of figure out where I want these to go. So I could say 1 would be here, 1 would be here, and 1 would be here. That's about even for where I want them to be. So, yeah, that's far enough away from that side. We're going to go on there. Okay, on there. 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 Okay, now I got it lined up. And this is going to be 2. And we're going to go a layer, and a layer. Okay, not bad, not bad. Mark that a little bit darker so I can see it. That means that one's going to be there. And this one, I'm going to just use the outside of this and line it up here, here, and there. Now we're just going to make our holes. Okay. Okay. There's one. Keep it in mind, we're going through 2 layers of Tyvek tape, 2 layers of fabric, and and the board, the chipboard. So it's a little bit of a thick, thick, y'all. Okay, this one here is lined up to that one. And then we've got, ooh, there, and there, and there. Now I'm going to flip this over because these center ones, I need to be able to go in twice. So I'm going to mark that a little bit bigger from this end too. Now I think I'm going to use waxed thread for this one. So let's choose what kind of wax thread we want. Hush, little Jeffy. Hush, Jeffies. I know, Marvelous barking and getting you all riled up, isn't he? I know he is. Okay, ooh, that's a perfect color right there. Yep. That red is perfect for her, but let's see what else we have. I don't have a lot of orange in there. I really want something that's going to stand out on that cover. I'm leaning towards that. Maybe we could do green because we don't have green in it. You know, I like it. Let's do green. But not this pale green. I want this darker green right here. Yeah, I like it. There it goes, sniffing again. I'd say it's allergies, but I don't think I have wintertime allergies. I really think it's because I got my head down all the time instead of sitting up. Okay. So now we're going to sew these in. Actually, first I want to do what I want to do on the cover so that can dry while we're sewing. So bear with me here. It's really quick. I'm just going to splatter the front cover with some of the shiny paints that I have. Yeah. I don't want to do a whole lot of it, just a little bit. That is really gross water. I don't want to use that water. That's from something else. So I'm just going to use this bottled water here. And we're just going to grab a little bit. Oh. Okay, apparently that's not going to do. I'm going to grab a little more water. Yes, we are. Oh, okay. She's going to be stubborn, y'all. She gonna be stubborn. There we go. You getting any? A little bit. Okay. Now let's get a little green on there. I'm pretty sure this just splashed up in my face. Okay. Let's get some blue on here. Am I blue? Am I blue? These I think I've got on my description box. These are watercolors I get from they come from Germany. They're handmade. They are beautiful, and I do believe I've ordered them from Amazon. Okay, let's do a little gold. Now I want to do some, because I want some like bigger splotches on there. That's just subtle enough, I think. And then let's do a little bit of this silver. Okay. I think we're good on just a little bit of splotches. Do I want to do it on the back? Yeah, the back looks a little boring, doesn't it? Do 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 do. Get some gold on there again. I hope I remember what the other colors were, because I really don't know right now. Instead, we're going to ink it up. We're going to paint it up. We're going to splotch it up. So that book that I'm reading, you guys, I sobbed on the way home and had to stop listening to it because of what's happening in the book. Absolutely started sobbing and had to stop it. Had to turn it off. That is the life she was given. Let's throw a little green up here. Now that's what I wanted, was those bigger splotches like that. Okay. There. Okay, that's going to be enough. Otherwise, I'm just never going to stop. Okay, let's put this back up. Otherwise, I'm never going to stop. And I'm pretty sure I just lost this paintbrush in that bottle. Right, sewing these in. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's pretty jeweled affected. I'm happy with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I know I want, let's put the blue in the center. We'll put the red up front because red is her favorite color. So we'll put the red in the front, yeah? Okay, general rule of thumb is you want three lengths of this. 1, 2, well, 2.5. And then I go 3 and a bit. 3 and a bit. I hear you, Jeffro. I hear you. You did. Oh, it's so terrible. You can wait, mister. I'm testing out a new microphone, you guys, so let me know what you think. Is she a keeper? Okay, so then we're going to feed our needle all the way through all of our pages, through that, and into our first center hole. You can start from the center, inside or out. I always start inside because I like the bows on the inside. Now, if I had, which I don't, and I'm not going to get up to get one, this is where I would use a clip so that I can clip that to keep it from going through. But for now, since I don't, I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Going back in through the top. Yep, that's fed through. Pulling nice and tight. I'm going to have to go in a second so I can let this little guy OUT because he's squeaking at me. And nobody wants a squeaky Jeffy. Nobody wants a squeaky Jeffy. Okay. Goes up through either the top or bottom. Pull that through. Pull that back through. And then you skip the middle one and you go down to the bottom. And you fit the needle all the way through all the bottom papers. And then out through the bottom hole in the cover. Pull her through. And then we go back in through the center. This is why I made that center one a little bit bigger. And our goal is to get it on the opposite side of the threads. So if you can see, I'm going to try, and we don't want to feed it through the threads, but on the other side of them. And then if you need to, you can feed it through a few at a time. That's why I don't kind of tighten it down so much right away, because I do often need to see this as a guide to go back in. Okay, so it looks like I've gotten it where it's not in through that. That's good. I'm going to pull this over to one side, so I've got them on 2 different sides. And then I find, so that it doesn't rip, the best way to do it is to pull this way instead of this way. So I'll pull this way, making sure that these are nice and tight. And they are. And what the heck happened there? Why is that so far up and that's so far down? What the heck happened there? Hang on. Did I put that one on upside down? Well, it's too late now, you guys. I'm not going to redo it. So what we'll do instead is I'm going to loosen one of these out. Not that one. I want to loosen this one. And then we're going to... Okay. Gonna loosen this out some more. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it so that I can throw some beads on here to be interactive down here. That's where I'm going with this. I'm really upset that that's all jacked up. I'm going to try and do it the other way around. I don't like that at all. Sorry, guys. And since I've got a squeaky boy, that's so upsetting. That seems to be better. Excuse me just a moment. I'm going to let him out. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Little mister needed to go POTTY. All right, we're going to try this again because that's really disappointing. I cannot believe that I did that. I don't... And see, that looks like it lines up okay and gives enough room. Maybe I should have gone down a little bit more, but no, because that is down a little bit more. I don't know what I did. I don't know. But we're going to try it again. Well, yes, we are. Okay. In through the center. In through the center. Center. Top. 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 Okay, down. 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 And then back in. There's one. And in. Go one side and then the other. Okay. See that? That's pretty daggone tight. Pull up. Not one. Not two. And then what I'll do is I will cut this down and let that be a dingle dangle. Okay, so that's one. Looks much better. I'm much happier with that. It doesn't look as bad, yeah? Okay, we got that good. Let's move right along to number 2. Which now I'm going to want to get some kind of closure device. Where did I put them all? Where did I put all of my clips? I don't remember where I put them all, guys. Well, I do have that one that I'm going to steal those from. Okay, because I'm going to want this kind of out of the way. As much as possible anyways. Oop. Okay, let's go for El Bluo. Okay, now we have a bit of a problem. Because I sewed that in backwards. Okay, so red's going to be the last one then. Wait a minute, what did I do? Red. There. Okay, that's all I did. Okay, I just flipped it upside down. That's all. It's fine. It's fine because that can go this way. It's fine. Okay. Blue. Now I know I want the blue there. That is going to line up okay. Let's do 1, 2, 3, and a bit. Now what did I do with my needle? There it is. Okie dokie. Excuse me. I should have got water while I was letting the little doggy out. But I didn't think about that. Oh no. Okay, through the center. And through the center. Oh, she's a tight fit. There we go. Okay, where are my pliers? There she goes. Right, okay. And we're going to go in the top. Maybe. Golly, did I just not make these very sharp? There we go. And there's that. Yes, I'm aware I have it upside down. I flipped this bad boy every which way but loose, you guys, while I'm sewing these in. It's going to end up flipped this way because I'm a righty, and I have to be able to see what I'm doing. So this is going to go in here. And there. Boy, I'm making a mess of this tutorial, aren't I? But it's better to see the mistakes so that you know when it happens to you, it happens to everybody, yeah? Ooh, we almost lost our little tail there. Okay. Now we're going to come down to the end and down to the bottom. Bloop. Down to bottom. Back in the center. I can hear Jeffy prancing out there. Okay, let's get you in the center. Around that one. Nice. Luckily, these are nice big Y eye holes. so that you don't have to worry about threading them. Like I said, it's a good thing I'm showing this stuff so that when it happens to you, you know, hey, you know what? It's going to happen. Because trust me, it is. I mean, you're messing with thread and paper. It's not going to go perfectly every time. I count my lucky stars if I get it to go perfectly once. Like for now, I cannot find where the stinking needle is. Okay, I think it's there. Okay, there. 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 It's somewhere around here. Come on, where is it? There it is. Oh, it went all the way through. Was not expecting that. See, I went up through part of that, so I'm just going to feed that up and pull you through. You can go on this side. You can go on this side. Let's tighten you up. Check the back. Boing, boing, boing. It's like you're playing a guitar. Now, I think I like having those both long. Now, do I want to try and, yeah. Okay, and then we're going to do the third one. Third and final signature. Let's just make sure that we've got it. Yep, that's going to line up okay. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and a bit. There's the needle. Okay. There's my center. Let's make sure this is, for the most part, right way up. Yeah, looks like it to me. Center. And center. Pull it through. Now when I'm doing like more of a paper project, I don't struggle this much with the thread pulling it through. It's only because I'm going through the Tyvek, the 2 layers of Tyvek tape and the 2 layers of fabric and the 2 whatnots and so forth. You know what I mean? That's why I'm having such a struggle with this, because I'm going through all of that stuff. And now I can hear Mr. Jeffy squeaking outside the door wanting to come in. He does. He squeaks. So stinking cute. Okay. Up. Luckily that wasn't sharp because I just poked myself. Out there. Rethread, 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 rethread. Do, 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 do. 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 Do, 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 do Okay. I'm going to go in the center hole. I'm going to go ahead and pull that through here. And then I'm going to fight with it through the papers. So I don't have to mess with it going through both sections and trying to find where. Okay, there's the center. Okay. Excuse me. Come on. That's torn a little bit. I feel like that's on this side now. Yep, okay. That's okay. I can work with it. If it wants to go in that way, that's okay. Because now I've got kind of a smooth angle to go through. And if I need to, I'll go through each one individually. Okay, I don't want to go through that. Okay. Where's my center? Sometimes it helps if you pull the center one direction or another. Look at that, man. I've got a big old hole there. This one is the worst one I've done yet. Okay, there we go. That is just extremely, yeah, that fed through. Let me get those separated. That's another good thing about wax thread. If you do feed it through like that, they're easier to separate than regular thread is. Okay, nice and tight. And then we're going to tie 1 and 2. I don't think I want, because I've only got 1 on the first one, I think I just want 1 on this one too. Okay, now let's go to the front. Yeah. So we can finish off the cover. Yeah, make sure we're right way up. Okay, so what I had a thought of, I saw, who did I see do this? Denise Junk Journals. I saw her do something where she was doing book page clusters, and it was so stinking neat. I just couldn't stop staring at it. It was really quite amazing. So my thought is, what are the 3 types of pages that we use as junk journalers? We use music sheets, we use paper sheets, and we use dictionary pages, or we use our love of Miss, hang on, let me grab her sheets out, Miss Edith Holden, right? So I want to use one of her pages. But I want it to be the writing. And I don't think I've got very much of the writing in this one. There we go. That'll work. Oh, but not the daisy side. I love daisies, so I can't bear to tear the daisy off. We may end up using a dictionary page instead if I can't find a good... Oh, I don't want to tear the bunny up either. Sorry, guys. I thought I had this planned in my head. There we go. Okay, that's the one we're going to do. Right there. That section right there. Okay, let's see. Oh, I can hear Mr. Jeffy squeaking outside the door right now. Oh, oh, oh. Is there another one there? Yep. What about there? Yep. There we go. That's the one I want right there. Okay. Now, as we've said, red is her favorite color, so I'm going to use red music, yeah. Because I've decided I don't want to use these. I've already sewn them in, so I don't want to use them. I forgot about them. Okay. So maybe instead of tea-dyed paper, we'll do a dictionary page because, you know, dictionary. We'll see. Right. Okay, so then my thought was, well, you'll see. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see. I think I want that to be the topper. Okay. So we're going to grab this. And we're going to tear it about there. And then we're going to grab this. Okay. Put you over here. I'm going to grab some proper tearing rulers because I want this to be a specific kind of way. So I'm going to put you over here. You can come here. You can come here. You can go there. I need a dictionary or thesaurus of some sort. Ooh, what about quotes? You want cookie? Me too. Since this is, you know what, I think this might work because since this is a book of inspiration, why not use quotes on the front of it? Sir Winston Churchill, sure. Okay. I'm not going to use all of this. Okay, now I want these to be not a whole lot bigger than this. So let's get our tearing ruler and get to kind of working, yeah? You gotta work it, girl. Okay. Which one do I like? I think I like that one. We'll see if it works. Okay. We'll do this one first because this one, I'm sorry if I'm flashing back at you guys and shining too much of a light at you. I do apologize about that if that's the case, you guys. I guess I could try and paint this so that there isn't that much of a flashback. Okay, that works there. Sorry, I know I'm being fiddly. Okay, just a little bit more and then I can tear. Perfect. Let's do a little bit more. Let's do to there. And we're going to do that off. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Okay, now let's go ahead and tear that there. Okay. Now I want to tear this. Put you over there. For better examples, definitely go see Denise Junk Journals UK. Her work was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay. Now this I'm not going to worry about because I'm going to tuck this underneath something, I think. And I realize that they're different lengths, but that's okay because of what I want to do. Okay. So now I want to grab, what's a color that we have not used? I'm going to, let me look and see. Let's see if there's something in here that we haven't. We could do this kind of goldy yellow kind of color. I just hate for yellow to be on it. Do we want mint green? I know the inside's purple, but we could do purple. I think that shows really well with that. Or let's, I could do, no, that's too busy. Should we do a pale? No, that's too pale. Okay, I think I'm actually leaning towards this purple, guys. just because it's the cover. Let's look and see. Let's just give it a little look-see here. Actually, no, that's not going to work. That's too short. Okay, we'll have to grab a whole new color. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're just going to play. We're just going to fan them out and choose from the fan. I'm going to do it blindfolded, so to speak. I've got my eyes shut. I'm just going to fan it. Okay, this bright green is the... Actually, I like that green better. That's the color we're using. Or do we want to use... Let's do... I'm sorry, guys. I keep changing my mind, but I kind of like that. That looks okay against that. That looks okay against that. So that's the one we're going to use. That green was just too out there. Plus, we use green on the spine. And we can't have that. No, we can't have that. Right. So I'm going to cut this down. Let's do a little bit of marking because this is going to be the top piece now. Where's the pencil gone? Okay, so I want this to be roughly that wide and roughly that tall or less. And then we can do that tall. Right. So that's going to go on here. And then I feel like this has got to be a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller. Okay, that's got to come off a little bit too. And then let's make sure it's not going too small. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. That can go there. And then that can go there. You see what I'm doing now? And then we'll have this on top being framed by it all. But we're going to cut this down just a little bit. We're going to cut some of that brown off of this. Okay, so it'll be kind of like that. Yeah, I'm digging it. Okay. So move this out here. Okay. So Sir William or Winston Churchill. Put you here, put you there. Yeah, no, I like you better like that. There. Yeah, just like that. Okay. you down here like this. Now we're going to put you up like that. You can come down like this. Yeah. So you're going to be about like so. You will be up like so. Yep. I can hear Mr. Marv or Mr. Jeffy at me. Okay, I'm going to try and cut this. Yeah, that's going to chew up. I can hear you, Jeffy. Little turd. Okay, and then this is just going to go like that. Well, it's going to go the right way around, but it's going to go like that. What do you guys think? Something like that, I think. Yeah. I feel like I want to cut a little bit more off of this so we show more. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's cut just a bit more off. Yeah, I like that better. I like that much better. Yeah, that's much, much better. Okay. I'm doing Lineco because this is literally bookbinding paper. That's what it's for. And then let's go ahead and round those. And then we'll put this on. That needs to be rounded a little bit more. Maybe. Maybe. I'm tempted to keep this as a hidden tuck, a hidden pocket for her. But then I don't want that getting pulled off. You know what I mean? We don't want the pocket being pulling this beautiful cover piece off. There we go. We now have a journal ready to be decorated. Yeah. One journal ready to be decorated. I hope she likes it, you guys. I really do. I'm starting to like the way it's coming together for sure. Okay, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.